Hello, it's Wednesday, July the 30th here in Beijing. Welcome to Sports Scene. I'm Jennifer Sheng. The Olympic torch is making its journey through the coastal city of Qinghuangdao in Hebei province this morning, just 9 days before the start of the Olympic Games. The torch relay kicked off in Laolongtou at 8:12 a.m. The first torchbearer was two-time world table tennis champion Xi Jinping, who is now 62 years old. The torch will pass through the hands of 208 torchbearers in this Olympic co-host city. The relay covers 7 kilometers and will conclude at the Olympic Avenue Park around 11 o'clock this morning. Benin became the first foreign delegation to raise its flag in the Beijing Olympic Village on Tuesday. Chen Zhili, mayor of the village, made a welcoming speech and presented a souvenir to Benin's chef de mission, Charles Nobre. A small country located in West Africa, Benin is sending a 15-member delegation to the Beijing Olympics. Its 5 athletes will compete in athletics, swimming, and taekwondo. The Olympic Village officially opened on Sunday when host China's delegation checked in the 66-hectare compound. Well, with just over a week before the Olympics open, IOC Executive Director Gilbert Feli says Beijing is ready for everything after years of intensive preparations.
Beijing is ready for the Olympics because we have been working very hard here in China, and all the facilities are ready, all the preparation is there. And of course, we know exactly when you're ready, when everybody's here, because you can never test before than when everybody here at the same time that everything works. But we are very confident with all the planning and all the testing that you have done that you will be ready. So we will have to...
Well, 9 days to go until the biggest sporting event in the world, and both athletes and volunteers are making their final preparations. Romania's national fencing team became the first team to train at the fencing hall of the Beijing Olympics. The Romanian team consists of 5 fencers. Ana Branza is one of them who will be competing in the women's épée event. She says her biggest rivals are Britta Heidemann from Germany and Li Na from China. All the fencers say they're pleased with the venue. A test event has also been held in the venue for Olympic volleyball. The technical staff have tested lighting and audio effects. The venue welcomes its first Olympic match on August the 9th. The Wukesong baseball field is also making final preparations for Olympic matches. This is the first time that China will take part in an Olympic baseball competition. Venue inspectors have stated that the field meets Major League Baseball standards. Olympic officials have conducted an awards ceremony rehearsal inside the very famous water cube. The volunteers here are from the Beijing Institute of Fashion Technology. They will serve as assistants during the awards ceremonies of the Games. Australian swimming captain Grant Hackett insists he's relaxed ahead of the Olympic Games in Beijing, where he'll attempt to break a 100-year-old record. Hackett could make history in the Chinese capital if he wins a 3rd consecutive Olympic gold medal in the 1500 freestyle event. The Aussie swimmers will be led in Beijing by Hackett, who is their captain and a 2-time defending Olympic champion in the 1500-meter freestyle. The world's best distance swimmer says while he's not preoccupied with making history at the upcoming Beijing Games, he does want to be prepared in case he does become a part of it. The Australian team are now making their final preparations in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, but Hackett knows that once the Aussies arrive in Beijing for the start of the Games on August the 8th, his own personal quest for history will make plenty of headlines. So for now, the emphasis is on quiet preparation and taking things one day at a time.
Yeah, good. Feeling quite relaxed, and my training's going quite well. So just focused on what needs to be done day to day and the preparation for, I guess, what we're embarking on in 10, 11 days' time. Everyone's just doing what needs to be done. We all get along really well. There's, I guess, really good harmony amongst the team. There's good morale, particularly something as big as the Olympics. It's very different to World Championships, or Commonwealth Games, or any other meet that we do in the 4 years in between. So you certainly have to be not only physically prepared, but mentally and emotionally as well.
All-around gymnastics champion Paul Ham has pulled out of the Beijing Games due to injury. Ham won the all-around title at the 2004 Athens Olympic Games. He's recovering from a broken hand. Ham also says he recently strained his rotator cuff and was unable to perform all of his moves. Both the United States Olympic Committee and his gymnastics team have praised Ham. Officials said that through his determination, perseverance, and courage, Ham has set an example that will lift his teammates to victory in Beijing. You're watching Sports Scene on CCTV International. Stay with us for much more news after the break. Yelena Isinbayeva is one athlete that must be feeling pretty confident going into the Summer Olympics. The pole vaulting queen has broken the world record for the 23rd time in her career at the IAAF Monaco Grand Prix over in Monte Carlo. Tuesday marked the final athletics meeting on the European circuit before the Beijing Olympics on August the 8th. 26-year-old Isinbayeva cleared 5 meters and 4 centimeters with her final attempt at the height, making it the third time this year she set a new world mark. Isinbayeva's efforts overshadowed another impressive performance from Asafa Powell. Victory slip right there. Well, the Jamaican Commonwealth champion clocked 9.82 seconds in the men's 100 meters, which is his best time of the year. Powell's world record was smashed by compatriot Usain Bolt at the end of May. Turning now to some football news, Liverpool have presented Republic of Ireland striker Robbie Keane as their latest and most expensive off-season signing. The 28-year-old was paraded in front of the media at the club's Melwood training complex on Tuesday, the day after he completed his £19 million move from Tottenham Hotspur. Keane says he's been a huge fan of Liverpool ever since he was a kid.
I obviously wanted to be a footballer, but being a massive Liverpool fan, I always wanted to play for Liverpool. As a kid, you never think that was going to happen, you know, and having the opportunity now at 28 years of age is absolutely fantastic, and you know, I'm going to relish this chance and I'm enjoying every minute of it so far. I'm looking forward to putting that red jersey on.
You know, he's one of the very, very good players that you could see in the Premier League. He's a player that is settled down, good professional, good mentality, so every manager will be really pleased to have Keane in his squad.
I'm on rubbish, so that's it, that's great.
And now for the latest in tennis news. Top seed Roger Federer has survived a major scare at the Cincinnati Masters. He still clings to his #1 spot after beating Robbie Ginepri on Tuesday. The Swiss ace lost the first set to American Ginepri and looked in danger before digging his heels in and upping his game to claw back and win the second set 7-6. The #1 seed eventually found his form and crushed Ginepri in the third set 6-love to move into the third round. Meanwhile, it was the battle of the two Frenchmen. Richard Gasquet took on Michael Laudrup. Laudrup crushed Gasquet 6-3 in the first set, but suffered a thrashing of his own in the second, with Gasquet racking up a 6-1 win. The match came to an early halt in the third deciding set after only one game when Laudrup retired due to injury, sending an underwhelmed Gasquet through to the next round. And Sweden's Robin Soderling took on Spain's Tommy Robredo. Soderling started off strong and controlled most of the match, eventually going through with an ace to wrap up a straight set, 7-6, 6-4 win over Robredo. But fellow Spaniard Carlos Moya found the Cincinnati court to his liking, defeating Janko Tipsarevic in straight sets. Moya hit some great shots en route to victory, including this fantastic lob. He proved too strong for his Serbian opponent, who battled on hard but eventually lost 7-6, 7-5. The summer edition of the 2008 Tough Guy race got underway in Wolverhampton, England on Sunday. The biannual event was blessed with clear blue skies and a healthy field of 4,500 participants, all eager to put themselves to the test. The race is billed as the world's most extreme endurance event, with survival of the fittest as the key theme. Participants battled the various obstacles, fatigue, and the elements en route to the finish line and the honor of becoming an official tough guy. Bristol bricklayer Vito Graffagnino claimed overall victory as the first man across the line in a time of 1 hour and 25 minutes, and this allows the 26-year-old to add to his famous double win in 2007. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Sports Scene. I'm Jennifer Shung in Beijing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again during NewsHour with another update.